just so you know, I'm having an issue with my camera, but I'm going to try and resolve it. But anyway, hi, hello, and if you're new here, hi, I'm Heather. I'm Heather hdpedits, and I'm a writer, editor, and artist. And so let's see. This particular stream is hosted for the Heart Breathings writing community on Facebook, and so I'm doing that on Tuesdays this month, Tuesdays only, and I'm going to see if I can fix the video while we are streaming. So apologies. But so let's see. Yeah. So in terms of being a writer, I've done a lot of different things in my career, but currently I'm kind of focusing on nonfiction at the moment. I've done a lot of that in the past because as I think that is going down below. I have a ticker going across. I am working on editing my first nonfiction book, which is called The Fairy Glossary and Guide for Writers. So that is coming soon. As soon as I can, I'm editing right now. Just a little bit more. It needs a little something in the introductory / guide pages, and so so that is what's going on with that. Hope everybody can hear me well. So while I see if I can add camera to the stream, I'm going to go ahead and share a timer. So one moment. Sorry, I didn't have that quite ready. Okay. All right. So a lot of you probably know that this is my spiel regarding the sprints. I do like to start with, generally speaking, traditionally I begin with a 25-minute classic Pomodoro sprint. And then for the the second sprint, traditionally, I've been putting up a poll asking for input on the length of the second sprint and putting up a vote. So let's see. I'll be starting that momentarily. I like to start that no later than a quarter after. I might go ahead and begin at 10 after if everybody would like. Let me just check on something. Let me see who's in the chat. Looks like we do have okay, Sam. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you're well. Let's see. Let me also change this a little bit. There we go. There we go. I think I like that better. everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having a good day. Oh, hello. Hello, Allie. Scattered squirrel. That sounds familiar. Had it muted. Sorry. No worries. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry. I have had that song stuck in my head for a while. How am I doing today? Oh, I'm not too bad, actually. Been busy already with things, but it's a school morning, So, and let's see, took care of the bus routine and had to run a quick errand. Came back with the dog. It looks like I'm finally starting my workday, so which is fine. Let's see. I kind of interrupted myself. But I can continue with my fractured intro later, as it is 9 after. I can just talk more about everything else. If people want to start now with sprinting, that is completely fine. Let me know. Excuse me. I have already taken my allergy meds, but I'm still having allergy issues. So I can go into news and come back from the first sprint. I do have a couple of things I wanted to mention. Oh, excuse me. Sam's ready to start. That is fine. Let's go ahead and get things started. But I do want to make have a quick hello to Miranda, Rita. Hello to the Hardys who are watching. All right. So super quick reminders. Please do whatever you need to do for yourselves, everybody, whatever that is. Maybe start with a little bit of meditation if you need to. You might be more aware of what your body needs, like getting up and walking around, a drink of water, a snack, a meal, whatever you need. And let's go ahead and get this first sprint started. And while it's going, I'm going to see if I can figure out my camera issue that I've been working on for a little bit. Anyway, let's get this started. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. Okay, how did everybody do? What did everybody do? Okay, I just thought I'd try one more time. So that, yeah, was not able to get the camera to work, but oh well. I'm just going to have to deal with how. Anyway, I'll just have to use do it this way. Excuse me. But so there are a few things, including grabbed some links to put in the description. Some things that I wanted to mention. So the news bit that a couple topics I wanted to talk about include the fact that I have been working with somebody I have been working with somebody on a website. So I will be having a website somewhere around Halloween where I can do things like have direct link to buy any upcoming books and things like that. And and as well as I'll be having information about editing and and working with editors and stuff like that. So I will be linking my Substack and it will have a contact form. My WordPress site did too, but this is going to be not really having to do with that. So this is going to be its own thing. So let's see, 1 second, and it is going to be hdpedits.com actually. So I could pop a link in the chat. However, there wouldn't be anything to see. But I am currently putting a link in the description. So you wouldn't see anything. You'd see a sample page and a really rough version of my new logo. So all of this is being worked on. So that's one thing that I've been doing lately, one thing that I've been working on. I mean, in addition to editing the fairy guide, the fairy glossary and guide for writers. Yes. So that is one thing so it's kind of under wraps, but not really. But yes, that will be HDP edits, edits.com. Let's see. And then, so also, I'm also going to be popping a direct link to my Substack, both in the description. I can also pop it into the chat if everybody wants. I can also pop in my Linktree. Oh, I also made some changes to my Linktree, made some adjustments. Let's see. Let me see. Also, how's the weather been where everybody is? It has been so nice here in my neck of the woods in Tampa Bay, Florida. Saturday morning at my guys' baseball game, 9 a.m. baseball game, I was chilly and there was a breeze. I was chilly because of the breeze. It wasn't that cold, but it does affect things. Of course. And so also I have some news about my Substack. Oh, nuts. One moment. one quick moment. I do want to do a couple of things. If you want me to wait and talk to you and during the next break, just let me know. I also need to look at the poll again, so I can let's see. Just doing a bunch of things. Let me see. We got 50 and 50. It's very evenly divided between 30 minutes and 40 minutes. So I'll give you guys a couple more minutes if you wanted to vote on that. I also saw some other folks come in, including this K Parquet. Hello. Hi, how is it going? Who is decluttering today? So in sprints, help me out with that. Yeah, I've been trying to declutter a lot lately. Actually just got rid of some donations to a local nonprofit. Let's see, hi Beth. Hannah's Book Cafe. Hi, I'm listening to Crosswords and Chamomile by Elizabeth Adams. That sounds interesting. And what's it? 72%. So yeah, nice. Also, Stacey Coates came in. Hello. I want to wave, but oh well. And Rachel D. Adams, lovely person who does lots of cool stuff, is an author and also has author services, and is the one half of WTC Creatives, who have more author services, including website work. Rachel, I had some plans ready for the weekend and get some brunch, but beginning next sprint, I should be ready for revisions. Ooh, nice. Am I reading that correctly? Stacy just got back from therapy. Nice. Tina Holland, hello. I've got lots of folks in the chat today. Good morning. Doing some virtual assistant and admin work this morning. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of admin. I was cleaning up my, as I actually said, but yeah, I was working on cleaning up my my Linktree a little bit. Removed a couple of old things and such. Rainy day in North Dakota. Cool. Yeah, the nor'easter. So it came through. Lots of the towns were affected by flooding. Even there in the Carolinas, we were fine, just dealing with stormy weather. Yeah. It was it was overcast here on Saturday morning, and then very overcast on Friday. It rained some on Friday, and then Saturday afternoon and sunset, and it just had that dry weather sunset thing where it's all fleecy and stuff. Yeah, and it's been chilly really ever since. Yesterday morning it got to 62 here. For October, this is chilly in Tampa Bay, Florida. Doggo had an adventure. Oh, back in cozy. Oh, yay. I'm so glad. That was not, it was just an adventure. Okay, so let me check on the thing. Stacey Coates likes 35. That's fine with me. I will give that a minute or two to go through the internet, and I'm so glad that resolved relatively quickly and safely. Rachel, I didn't quite hear. Yeah, exactly. Split the difference. I've been I was kind of out of the loop yesterday with with my son being home all day because of the holidays. So that's fine with me. About 35 minutes. Going once. Going twice. Okay, a few more seconds. Alrighty. Yep, sounds good to me too. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Let me just modify this real quick like. Okay. I'll leave that the way it is. Okay. That sounds good. So if you guys want my other little bit of Substack related news, let's do that when I come back, I guess. I think everybody's ready to get started. Cool. I think that sounds cool. I think everybody's ready. So let's go ahead and get this next sprint started, and then I will talk about my Substack when we get back. All right. Do whatever you need to do, everybody. This is our second sprint. And I'm looking to have at least one more. And so let's get this sprint started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. Okay. All right. How did everybody do? So I was working on my Substack. Looked at. I got two things happening for this month. So my news. So in my Substack, I will have two new series. So one's about folklore. So yeah, no shocker, considering how much I love folklore and fairy tales. But starting this month, I will be writing about various folklore with themes from each season. So I thought that would be a great way to talk about this subject. And you know, it is also related to my book that's hopefully publishing this quarter. Let's see. So that's what I'm planning. So October's post that is coming out this week is called Folklore in the Fall. The Kusit, the Banshee, and other warnings of death. Trigger warning. So these posts. So this these types of posts. These posts are scheduled for the second week of the month. So there's another one for November, and that's called Folklore in the Winter. Winter and Places in Myth and Folklore, and will feature Annan, the Welsh Otherworld. So this other series, which is scheduled for the fourth week of the month. Essentially, this is going to be an interview. I'm going to be talking to my friend and colleague Stephanie Kunkel, who is a writer and creativity coach, and also runs a community for creatives called the Rebel Dream Lab, and she has coordinated an event for October, looks like and beyond, but it's called let's say the exact name. It should be the Cross Community Co-working event. So that includes things like her community, through her website called perspectiveshifters.com. But anyway, she has a great YouTube channel, and which is called Perspective Shifting. So essentially, this is supposed to be a safe space for neurodivergent people. So it's a cross community thing with the neurodivergent writers lounge, and etc. So there are those things that are happening. Really looking forward to those. So there's that. Look, I'm forgetting something. I'm probably forgetting something, but I did want to say hi to some folks who came in. Let's see. So I did put my Linktree in the chat, just in case anybody's interested. I also have some other things I need to put in the chat, and as soon as possible. So we're going to do one more sprint, and that will be the time for me to do that. Sorry, I've just been kind of busy, but just right with Jody Jean Daniels. Hello, hi. Hope you're doing well. So again, for anybody coming in, anybody new coming in, I was having trouble with my camera, so apologies or whatever. But anyway, so there's that. Let's see, Rita popping in to say, let me pause that for just a second. Popping in to say hello. And Smoochie's lucky lurking while getting this week's video posted. Nice. So I'm hoping to have video as well for that, the the interview series. So yeah, so that's looking to doing that. And then you know, there's future content coming regarding the glossary. Excuse me. So yeah. Good luck with your video, Rita. Also, Eva came in. Hello. Hey. So thank you everybody who's coming in and liking, and thank you for all the likes and subscribes, everybody. Looks like I'm creeping closer to 700 subs, so thank you. Published with Andy came in. Hello, Wavin. What is this? Miss K fell down a rabbit hole after a random what if question made me look for Ramzams. Oh, it took me a minute to get what that is, which I didn't even know was a thing. Yeah, I think that came about with Pride and Prejudice and Zombies? Question mark. Nice. Yeah, I'm you know, barring life happening, looking at possibly Halloween-y time. So but like I said, I am still editing because I had a couple of beta readers that you know, I just had a couple comments that I think I just have to kind of tweak a couple of things and then do another pass and then send it to my editor, person who is helping me with that. So thank you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, but definitely this quarter, I'm doing that thing with my arms again, where I'm just kind of, the more you know, no. Definitely this quarter, I'm really hoping for late October, early November. Again, barring life happening, which, you know, life does happen sometimes and things don't always go to plan, but that's what I'm going for currently. But yeah, I will let people know if anything changes, of course, because you know, I know I'm forgetting something about my news, but anyway, yeah. So I'm also looking at November in terms of plans. So I'm working on plans for November and December anyway, and especially in terms of possible sprinting and live streams. So yeah, just kind of working on that. So bear with me, and I'll be getting more information to you guys very soon. So excuse me for the sniffles. I'm sorry. Allergies. And for anybody new coming in, yes, I did take my meds earlier. So yeah, it's just a thing. It's a thing. There's allergens in the air, outside, and whatever. Okay. Anyway. Last sprint. I did not put up a poll, but for the last time I did, and we chose a middle of the road for 35 minutes. Diane Dobson Barton is planning on streaming at 2 p.m. Eastern, but we sort of have a mutual agreement where if I go over 1 o'clock, she doesn't mind. So 35. Please let me know in the chat. $30. please let me know. Oh, I know what it was. The other thing I'm doing is tomorrow night I will go ahead and have, I'll keep going with my Discord sprints in my Discord. I often run sprints in the neurodivergent publishing Discord as well. Okay, got 2 people say 35. Okay. I think I'll probably put a link in the description for the event for tomorrow night. Because tomorrow is the 15th, which is yes, it is, making sure in my head, the third Wednesday in October, and that's when I have those sprints in my Discord. And every once in a while, people want me to do it, to have like co-current on YouTube as well. Okay, that sounds good. Let's do 35. Excuse me again. Okay. If you haven't taken a break yet, please take one. I'm going to be drinking my water. I have also have a little bit of coffee in a cup. I'm so sorry you guys can't see. It's very Halloweeny. It's my usual Halloween cup. But I might go grab a snack too, maybe, possibly. Okay, that said, please take care of yourselves, everybody. Do whatever you need to do for yourself. Also, if you are going to be at your desk, please remember to sit up straight in your chair. I have to remind myself. So here's a reminder for everybody, if that makes sense. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this last sprint started. I will be popping all sorts of things in the chat related to heart breathings. That's my goal. And doing a little bit more admin, I hope. Let's get this last sprint started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. Okay, that was our last sprint, and I'm going to have to help my husband with something in a few, and he should be going to lunch shortly. So I'm going to have to go very soon here, but I popped a bunch of things in the chat, and did look at the Substack that should be coming out either this evening, hopefully this evening, looks like this evening, or first thing in the morning. Again, that is the new series about folklore, and it'll be with the seasons. And the October post is called "The Folklore in the Fall," and so I have a subtitle: "Animals Associated with Halloween, Death, and Dying." So, was kind of verifying a couple things and putting in some information. Okay. There. So yeah, I'm looking at a listing that I pulled out of the fairy glossary, and it's called the Cúisigh, or Cúisigh, from Scotland. This is a fairy dog from Scotland, which is sometimes solitary. It usually is. So yeah. So there was that. Let's see. Also, the Heart Breathing's website. So this is where you can find lots of information about the streaming schedule and other events. Also, the virtual writing retreat is this month. So that is coming. That should be the third weekend of the month. I do believe that's this weekend. Which reminds me, I won't even do that Sunday, because I'm going to be at my usual market on Sunday. I'll be selling some art. Let's see. Also, here is the Facebook group. As an admin, I need to remind everybody, please, if you're going to join, if you'd like to join, please answer the membership questions and agree to the group rules. Always a good thing. And here's specifically the Google Calendar that shows all of the sprints, all of the things. Also, we have Diane Dobson Barton's sprints today. There's a link right there. If you want to go ahead and go over there and get ready to sprint with her. Yeah. So Devin Gamble Clark came in. Hello, getting ready to eat some lunch. We're gonna have runtime. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Rachel's gotten all 3 packages ready for mailing. What were you mailing out? Some books or something? I missed that. Sorry. There's that again. Let's see. I hope you got your appointment sprints scheduled that you needed to do, Rachel? So Devin's event is this coming Thursday. I saw that in something like that. Apologies. But yeah, high five on getting everything ready ahead of time, says Rachel. And Hannah, I finished my book, starting another one called Glamorous Illusions by Lisa Ton Berggren. Cool. Sounds very interesting. Oh, got all things handled. Yes, now for fresh coffee and revisions. I hear ya. I want to get some fresh coffee myself. I do have a fan on in here, and we've had our windows open for days since Saturday, which is completely amazing. And so with the fan on, I have a corduroy shirt on. One of those long shirts, It's very comfortable. Okay. Okay. Anyway, I want to say thank you so much for coming. Just please ignore the Pomodoro kitty. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. So yeah. Thank you so much for coming, and hope you guys have a wonderful day. I may or may not be in Diane's stream. I've got some things I got to do, got an errand to run, and I need to help hubby with something momentarily. So yeah, I think I've covered pretty much everything I wanted to cover of all the news and stuff. So lots of stuff going on with me. So like I said, I will be live on YouTube again for Heart Readings next Tuesday. Tomorrow night I have I didn't get the Discord event link, but I'll probably put that in the description. So yeah, that will be in my Discord. I'll be running sprints there in case you kind of get a little tired of YouTube. And then you can connect with me there as well if you'd like. And those start at 8 p.m. Eastern. So there's that. Okay, well, I will see everybody later, and hopefully I get this camera business straightened out before tomorrow night. All right. Bye, everybody. See you soon.